There were tense words between Bronwyn Bishop and Gillian Triggs on Monday's Q&A, with the Parliamentary Speaker telling the Human Rights Commission President to reassess her position.
You have to make the decision. Are you a statutory officer carrying out an obligation with the protection of that office, or do you wish to be a political participant? If you do wish to be a political participant, then you have to be no longer a statutory officer and perhaps stand for office.
Broadcasting from Parliament House in Canberra, Ms Bishop criticised Professor Triggs for the timing of a report about children in detention released after the Abbott government got into power. Professor Triggs shot back.
My position is not a political one. We work according to the law at the Australian Human Rights Commission, and we try to ensure that our evidence is accurate and well-founded. But unfortunately, of course, many of our findings and recommendations are interpreted in political ways, and I'm afraid in the human rights context it's very hard not to be perceived to be political, and that's really something we have to manage. But I can certainly assure the Australian people that the Human Rights Commission operates in a very neutral way, and we operate on the basis of the rule of law.
Despite calls from the government for her to resign, Professor Triggs stood her ground, as she has done since the report was published in February, saying it was her job to be critical of the government.
Were I to receive frequent praise and commendation from the government, I think the Australian people would have a good reason to ask for my resignation.
It's a very clear argument.